right, you guys, welcome back to the experience. We're here with Ant Flo, aka AC Wells, and Whitney. How are you doing, Ant, or should I call you AC?
That's the new alias, the new artist name. But yeah, man, I'm glad to be here in this interview and during quarantine.
All right, it's good to have you. How have you been since quarantine started? Are you staying busy, making new music?
Stuff. I've been trying to stay safe too. Have lucked up and found a new job, so I just been working honestly, but pretty much laying low, just trying to stay quarantined when I can, and just staying locked in for real, for real.
Right, I can understand that. You do not want any sickness anytime soon. So the last time we saw you, go ahead.
No, I was saying, what about y'all? What's happening up to?
So we've been in the same thing, staying inside, staying busy, rewatching a bunch of movies and stuff like that. But the music scene recently, it's been keeping us pretty busy. There's like a lot of albums, and 6ix9ine just came back yesterday, so that was pretty crazy. Did you watch the live at all?
I saw that video this morning.
That man, it's like you can't help but realize like the genius in the marketing of it, cause like the man even used the rat emoji face. Like he really clowning these people.
Yeah, he's clowning himself, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I don't know if there's gonna be too much longevity in calling yourself a rat. But the last time we saw you, your last big project you released was Been Secure, and
Yep.
I can tell from that EP, you seem to be in like a growing period. You're kind of maturing, really. Do you think much has shifted since then? Are you kind of at that next stage you wanted to be at?
I feel like I'm getting closer. As far as the next stage of, are you talking about like creative process or just like
Career-wise?
Well, everything. I mean, as yourself as an artist, you just transferred from Ant Flo to AC Wells. So do you see yourself kind of like in a moment of coming to age? Do you think your music's going to change along with your name a little bit, or it's just kind of like a shift?
The music definitely is changing, as well as kind of like catching up with the whole like thing with the name. So the reason why I changed my name is because I wanted to show my growth in my craft. Because when I started out with Ant Flo, was just this kid that just like had a vision or had an idea that I just wanted to pursue music. But as I got older, as I'm getting older and getting more experience with it, I'm realizing like the more work it takes to really like make it happen. It don't just take you to do no song and then get on the radio and then the rest is history. Like it really takes more groundwork, like building a team, developing your craft. Like those parts in the movies that you don't see in the movie, like when they be like 3 years later, like it's like the process, like the journey part.
All the hard work.
Yeah, like they skip over all that. So this is kind of like my way of really embracing that, like the transitional period of just going from it being a hobby to like it being like really trying to like take it full like by storm. And I feel as though changing my name was like kind of like a way of a clean slate in a way, but then again not really, because it's like I've been known for like by Ant Flo for so long. It's like it can be easy to shoot myself in the foot, because like it's like dang, like I done did all this with this, and it's kind of like you resetting and starting all over. So it can be a little intimidating at times, but I feel as though it's better this way because it's like working smarter, not harder. Like I felt like I was doing a lot of busy work, like being Ant Flo, but like being AC Wells, it's like I have a different mentality in it. So any step I take is gonna be like, it's gonna make a bigger mark. Like instead of just putting a song out, like nah, it's like actually like I'm taking time to like plan it, like the rollout, like marketing it, and also just going about the releases the right way. Because sometimes, like, I know a lot of artists do it too. Like, they'll set a date and then have the song done literally the night before they try to drop it. So it don't even go on Apple Music and Spotify on that actual date. So it lets your fans or supporters know that, like, you're not even consistent or, like, serious for real. So it's just little stuff like that that's a part of, like, this growth that I'm trying to show, like, being more consistent and more... Yeah, just executing better.
And then speaking of releases, you just released recently your single Odds, and I think that one was like a really good signifier, a good symbol for your growth. I think there's like a lot of it was a bit more mature with the lyrics, and the sound was more mature. Everything was.
Yeah, we definitely will. Cause as you get older, you experience more different things. You start to grow different, like learn different perspectives. So I feel as though Oz is definitely, like you say, a good example to show that. And the way Oz was created, it just came like out the cut. Like I was like, there's this new app called Voicey, and my girl told me about it. Shout out Ransom, by the way. She inspired that whole song for real. But yeah, she told me about this app called Voicey, and I was on that joint, and I found the beat for it. And I hit the dude up, and like I went on his BeatStars account. That jump was like $10. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cop this jump. So I bought the whole beat, and I realized like I really wanted to like bring the song out more, cause the beat that you hear in the song is like it's not exactly like what he had on his BeatStars account. So what I did was I bought the beat, and then I uploaded it, and then I added the drums. I added like another bass line, and then just arranged it, and then just added my pieces on there, and then just made it what it is now. But I wanted it to make it. I didn't want it to be like one of them songs where you gotta think too hard. I wanted it to pretty much just make something people could bop to for like a good 2 minutes. That's why I only had one verse on there. But
Yeah, definitely think you achieved that. It's a really good song. It's very like. Yeah, definitely think you achieved that. It's a really good song. It's great to play back to back. I definitely did have it on a loop a couple times. So it's a really good song. You should be really proud
I
of it.
appreciate that.
a lot of my songs, they were more so like talking more on the general aspect, but now I'm talking more about my story.
Do you plan on having any more collaborations in the future?
Collaborations, I've been doing a couple features, but as far as collaborations on my own works, there's a couple people that I already started working with. Like I got this single that I'm putting out in June called Pressed, and I wanted to have more like people involved. Like so, I sent it out to a couple people, and I got a lot of good verses back. So I think I decided that I was gonna drop an original version, and then I was gonna drop a couple remixes. That way,
Oh yeah.
yeah, kind of like taking the Lil Nas X approach for real. Or like letting other people like say their piece on the song too. And the song Press is kind of like has the same vibe as ours as far as like the upbeat tempo. Like I don't normally do a lot of that type of style, so I feel as though doing that will help like balance things out with my music more. But yeah, I'm excited to put that one out because I had a lot of fun making that one too. And shout out my boy Austin. He hopping on there too. This guy named King Gino that I met recently. And this one female artist, I forgot, I think it's Vanity. I think that's her name. But like she's dope. Like the verse she did was super dope. And I got a couple other people wait for their verses to come back too. But yeah, I'm excited to put.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole tape worth of features and whatnot.
Yeah, for real. That sounds like a whole EP. For real.
Yeah.
But and then I also got this other single that I'm putting out at the end of this month. Called.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Your single "Call Enough." What brought that to fruition?
It is more to like the R&B style that I usually do as far as like topic wise, but as far as like the sound, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. The beat was
More of a pop.
yeah, it definitely has more like of a it definitely has more of a pop type of feel, but it's definitely R&B. Like I would say it would have pop feels and maybe the in the production. But it definitely is an R&B song. My boy Omar, I think you know Omar. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. Yeah, he made the sample, and like when we was at work one day and he played me the sample, I was like, bruh, this is it. Cause like I was telling him the whole idea that I had for the my Dreams Over Love project that we all been working on. Me, him, my boy CW, and King James, and like he just played me the sample. We was at where I was like, yeah, bro, that's it. And then he came by the crib like a week or two later, and then we uploaded it, and then we just like cooked the whole joint up, and then I recently finished the beat, like the drums and stuff, and I laid my piece down and then started mixing it. That joint ready to go. Like I can't wait to put that one out. It only sucks that I can't put it out on like major platforms because the sample didn't get cleared because we sampled Switch. I Call Your Name,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a really big like song to like sample. Like a lot of people like sample it. Like throw some D's on it. They sampled that for that joint. So yeah, but I'm definitely excited to put that one out too. But other than that, um, I got a couple projects I'm putting out. I'm definitely putting out a Been Secure Part 2 out. That's gonna be out in November. I'm dropping that in November, same time as last year. Cause I felt as though like with the Been Secure like I feel like I want to make that a trilogy because that's just something that's real personal to me. Because when I first did it, like the idea I had at first was how it's going to sound on this next one, and in the first one it was more so like on the outside looking in, or just like what I mentioned earlier, like the general aspect. But now it's like with my songs, I'm trying to dig deeper in like topics, not trying to like put people to sleep, but like dig deeper on the content, like really put a message out there. So with this next one, the whole theme is really like diving deeper into like certain things people go through, like with insecurities or whatever. So this next one is definitely it's going to touch people. Definitely going to touch people more because it's going to be more relatable, more story based. And then, I've been working hard for the past month on my merch. I've been trying to figure out like a manufacturer so I can have inventory on me. That way, I don't have to like have it shipped from somewhere else. But my merchandise will definitely be up by October. Um, it might be up sooner than that, but as far as the website goes and making sure the manufacturer's all figured out, it'll definitely be up by October. So right around the time when my Been Secure 2 EP comes out, merchandise for that will already be like ready to go. But yeah, October is definitely like the deadline as far as my merch coming out. But as far as this month, I'm dropping Call Enough, and I'm just working on other songs because I got a lot of like projects that I'm working on.
You sound busy. You have a lot of features, and then you're doing your own production too. So you have like a lot of avenues you're going to be taking the next couple months.
Production is something that I've been diving into for the past year or two, um, and it's been fun too. Like at first, it was a little intimidating just because like when you first start making beats, like you don't know what you're doing or you don't know like the fundamentals. But over time, especially just having that ear, knowing what I want, like it just makes the creative process a lot like smoother when you can like have that when you can have that language, like because sometimes like even on beats that I'm not like fully making, I still always have like some type of like
That knowledge.
yeah, like some type of way to explain like how I want it to sound. Because some it's like for example like with Oz, like when I get beats and stuff, I always like try to make it my own to some degree, and make it a collaborative effort that with the producer, because that's how you build those connections and those relationships and chemistry with people.
Yeah, a lot of people shy away from.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how music supposed to be. Like music is a universal language. Like it's meant to be collaborative. Like I feel like it's not really music if there's no collaboration with anything. Like even if you're the only one on the song, there's some type of collaboration because you got the engineer, you got the producer. Like you just gotta be able to be. Yeah, you gotta be able to work with people for real. That's the only way it's gonna sound good. Cause even if you're the only one on it, no one's gonna relate to it if you're not trying to relate.
Well, I appreciate you, AC Wells, for stopping by today.
Yeah, May 29th, man, Call Enough on YouTube and SoundCloud, and also Loom for anybody that uses this new program called Loom. This is a really dope like streaming platform. It's kind of like Twitter and SoundCloud mixed into one. It's dope. Y'all can follow me on that jump if y'all on Loom, AC.Wells. And yeah, also my Instagram, same thing, AC.Wells, all that, man. Check me out. I ain't shy. Chill is for life, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Thank you for your time, AC Wells. We'll see you next time.